તાજા સમાચાર તમારી ભાષામાં મેળવવા માટે ડાઉનલોડ કરો ગુજરાતી મિડ ડેની એપ.
Be it gold coins or be it gold jewelry, we Indians love investing in physical gold. But is physical gold the only way through which you can invest in gold? We'll be learning about physical gold and investing in digital gold from Kalpesh Ashar, who is a certified financial expert. Kalpesh, welcome to Money Matters. And how would you compare investing in physical gold versus investing in digital gold?
So first of all, Katini, thanks for having me on this show, Money Matters. And absolutely money matters to everybody. But how we invest is what matters more. So we're on the topic of gold. And like what you rightly said, while introducing, is that we Indians have a big, I think, long, in ages, we have this love affair with gold. So conventionally, the only way where we were investing in gold was buying it physically. And evidently, we have stored and hoarded so much gold in our cupboards that practically we feel wealthy. But are we actually wealthy? Because physically gold is so much of an emotional type of an investment that no lady or even at times men would like to part with it. And we as investment experts always want to make money work for you. The need for gold, I'm not undermining, it's very, very necessary in an investment portfolio. But the first and foremost thing is don't overdo it. So if you have an investment portfolio and you're talking about having gold in it, do not have more than 5 to 10% of that percentage in your investment portfolio in the name of gold. Now coming to physical gold, which you rightly said, we used to go to earlier to the markets and purchase gold in the form of jewelry, in the form of coins or bars. And then we say that we've purchased gold, but times have changed. And now physically storing that gold also is a problem. You have to then look at the making charges. You have to look at, what cost you're paying for it. You have to find out the genuinity of that purchase which you made, and storage.
Do you mean to say when it comes to investing in digital gold, it's always in the terms of 24 carats?
No, so the genuinity part is taken care there. But what is more important is you are automatically eliminating all these, problem areas like worrying about the genuinity, or worrying about storage, or worrying about theft, or worrying about, the making charges and all those things. And you have actual gold in your own personal portfolio. Now, what are the ways to look at digital gold? Everything today what we see is digital. So why not gold? And some people call it e-gold, some people call it paper gold, and digital gold, of course, the way we term it as. So first and foremost, when we say digital gold, we can buy it in 3 to 4 different, I would say, modes of investments.
Okay.
First is you go through the mutual fund route and you buy gold-based mutual funds.
Wow. Okay.
The second one is buying gold-based ETFs.
Okay.
That is the exchange-traded funds. The third one is you can buy the sovereign gold bond schemes issued by the government. And each of them has its own merits and at times disadvantages as well.
Right.
But I'll cover each of them.
Right.
So first and foremost, if you ask me, the gold-based mutual funds, it's like any investment which you make through mutual funds, because let's not forget mutual funds is a pass-through vehicle.
Right.
Mutual funds invest in various asset classes. So be it equity, be it fixed income, be it gold.
Right.
So they buy the gold on your behalf, and the amount which you can invest is not a constraint. So you can buy as low as 500 rupees or 1000 per month, or sky's the limit, whatever you want to, through the gold-based mutual funds.
So here the fund managers are only investing in gold?
Absolutely. That's the asset class in which they are investing in. So you get absolutely what the buck of, the bang on the buck, what they call it. Absolutely what you are buying, you get it. But then in the mutual fund thing, the best part is the liquidity. So if we equate gold with, people say कि ज़रूरत के वक्त पे काम आता है, you can liquidate that whenever you want it. And you get money within 48 to 72 hours in your bank account. So liquidity is a major, I think, advantage when you're buying gold-based mutual funds. Second one is similar to that, which is the gold ETF. Now that you buy through your demat account. And if you have a demat account, you buy a gold exchange traded fund.
Right.
The advantage there is when you buy, say for example at a particular time, you exactly get that rate of gold as your purchase value.
Okay.
Whereas in a mutual fund, you get the end of the day value. And again, liquidity is a prime factor there. In ETF also, you get easy liquidity whenever you want to do that.
Right.
So these two things are one of the most easiest way of holding gold in your portfolio.
And even liquidating for that matter.
Absolutely. So absolutely, that is a core important point, that why do people buy gold? Let's understand that. One is security, one is diversification, one is a hedge.
Right.
So if all these three criterion is met, and most important is like a contingency. That's a conventional thought.
Right.
But now in the new age thought, if that is also part of your portfolio, it offers all these four aspects, then these two modes of investment, I think, do the job for you. Now coming to the actual hero, I would say,
The gold bonds.
the sovereign gold bond scheme. A fabulous, fabulous scheme introduced by the government, that is a sovereign gold bond scheme. And this actually has been introduced in the last 8 years now. And
Okay.
government has been coming up repeatedly through tranches. So they've been offering tranches, say every 6 months or every 1 year, to the normal public,
Right.
and at the given rate.
Right.
If you buy it online, there's a certain discount on it. It comes with a 8-year lock-in period.
Okay.
And the best part is that you can get 2.5% interest every year on that investment.
You are saying along with the appreciating gold prices,
Absolutely.
the interest would be additional on that.
Yes, so
I mean,
it's a mandatory feature.
wow.
So
okay.
which other investment in gold gives you 2.5% on an investment in
Right.
gold?
Right.
So that, apart from the appreciation in gold, is, I think, a really good bonus in that.
Right.
If you hold the investment for 8 years, the other part is that once you redeem it after 8 years or it matures, the amount which you get is tax free. So the capital gain what you make after 8 years
Is
is
totally
totally
tax
tax free.
But I think the catch over here is the lock-in period, right?
Absolutely. I think you're a brilliant financial expert yourself.
Thank you.
So I was about to come, that's the only disadvantage. Because here, if all the virtues of having gold with you in either your cupboard or in a digital gold,
Right.
in a sovereign gold bond, because there is a predetermined lock-in period,
Yes.
you are stuck for that. But again, the better part here is that you can actually sell it after 5 years.
Okay.
There is a tax implication to that. So you can actually sell it after 5 years.
Right.
So that opens up a little window there.
Right.
So that's an advantage. But if anybody wants to have gold for a future goal, say for example your daughter's wedding or as a
Right.
part of your retirement thing or something or the other, and you have time on your hand,
Yes.
I think there's no better way to invest in gold
Right.
through the SGBs, which is nothing but the sovereign gold bonds.
If I'm not a Gen Z, okay, but if I'm a Gen Z, okay, and I want to begin investing in gold, what advice do you have for Gen Zs? Because I'm telling you, this is the age segment which is now really beginning to invest, and gold seems a viable option also for many besides crypto, right? So what do you suggest them? Because Gen Z is really looking for maybe higher returns, and they have more risk taking capacity. So do you think gold investment is for them?
No, so I think you've put in 2-3 very pertinent questions there. First is the Gen Z. Second is you're comparing it with a very unregulated and a very, very dangerous asset
Crypto,
class. I don't
yeah.
want to even spell it out, but that's what you said.
Yeah.
So I think on the regulated part, see, gold is something which is running through ages. It is an underlying security. You are seeing and feeling something in your hand.
Right.
It's always liquidable, and you don't have to discuss what is the rate, because it's a pre-given
Yes.
rate which we are exchanging that certain commodity on.
Right.
So comparing it to the crypto part or whatever is the unregulated products, which at all we do not endorse, I think that's a mistake. Secondly, do not look at gold for those fantabulous returns.
Quick returns, gold is not
So
for you.
gold is not for you. I think any investment which seeks quick returns, let's broaden the horizon
Right.
is not, I think, at all worth looking at.
Even equity.
No, I'm talking about quick returns.
Okay.
I'm using the word quick returns.
Yeah.
I've not even gone into the area of equity.
Yeah.
So let's clear that myth while we are on gold.
Yes.
That if any Gen Z is looking for quick returns, he should dispel that myth.
Okay.
Because wherever the word quick comes,
Hmm.
it's then shrouded by a lot of other unwanted, negatives. Like you could lose your capital, you could be doing something which is illegal,
Yes.
okay? And there is no get rich quick scheme which lets you get away with it. You will be caught at the wrong end of the curve at some point of time.
Right.
So let's leave that for another topic.
Yes.
But do not equate gold with a quick type of a return. Because see, when does gold actually deliver returns? When the scenario in the outside world or the economy is not pretty healthy.
Right.
So people look at it as a safe haven.
Right.
That's precisely what has happened in that, like now, the golden run of gold which we are experiencing.
Right.
And if you then surround it with the things which are going on in the world right now.
Right.
So in the last 2-3 years, or say let's stretch it to 4 years, since COVID, things have not been good on the world front. That was a medical issue. There have been 2 wars. There have been economies which are collapsing.
Absolutely.
Okay. So in this scenario, gold is bound to be the hero.
When we invest in physical gold, we pay the making charges, right? When it comes to jewelry. When it comes to digital gold, while we are investing through a mutual fund manager or we are doing it in EFTs, is there some fees or charges, maybe the fees to the mutual fund manager that we pay, will that really offset the profits that we will be getting through digital gold investments?
No, so that's a very technical question, Katyani. The answer to that is obviously nothing is free. So even if you're investing through a mutual fund,
Right.
there is the fund management charge,
Yes.
okay, which is already on the public domain and people
Right.
have an access to it. What are they going to pay?
Yes.
And that is offset against the price. And that is their fee for which they are managing
Yes.
the money and
Right.
helping you get those
Absolutely.
returns.
Absolutely.
ETFs are comparatively a cheaper product.
Okay. Is this the right time to invest in digital gold?
So digital gold, again, like I mentioned, the reasons for it.
Yeah.
So if you really want to buy gold when there's doom and gloom in the world.
Yeah. Oh,
when equities are not doing well,
Right.
or there's a lot of I would say uncertainty in the world.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you're lucky to have something on your. I think that's the right time to buy gold
Okay.
there, and then determine for what purpose do you want. Because again, gold moves in cycles, and do not compare the returns of gold with equity, because equity will outbeat gold over a period of time, because that's the nature of the beast.
Right.
Gold is a hedge. You do not keep 90% of your portfolio in gold and 10% equity. It has to be the other way around
Right.
if you want your long-term goals to be achieved. But gold is a must. That 10% cannot be ignored. So decide on what you want, how much you want it, in what form you want it, and then I think gold is always golden.
Gold is always good. Well, thank you, Kalpesh. Thank you for such
Thanks.
an insightful session on
Thank you.
gold. And I'm sure when it comes to audience, our audience of different ages, be it Gen Z or be it middle sense, who are maybe looking for investing in digital gold, this video is going to be a lot helpful to them.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on Money Matters, and you for more insights on finance and investing. Stay tuned to Money Matters only on Midday.
સબસ્ક્રાઇબ કરો ગુજરાતી મિડ ડે બેલ આઇકોન પર ક્લિક કરીને મેળવો તમામ વિડીયોના ડાયરેક્ટ નોટિફિકેશન.